In this podcast episode, Rob Wood, an entrepreneur and family man, discusses the devastating impact of fatherlessness. He begins by introducing himself as a 41-year-old male, husband, and father of 3 children. He is also an entrepreneur who founded and operates a fintech company and a non-profit organization focused on orphan care and fighting human trafficking. Rob emphasizes the importance of family and fatherhood in his life. He believes that fatherlessness is one of the top 3 biggest problems in modern America and the UK. He cites various statistics that highlight the negative effects of fatherlessness, such as the correlation between fatherlessness and youth suicides, youth behavior disorders, high school dropouts, and youth homelessness. Rob acknowledges that correlation does not always equal causation, but in this case, the correlation is backed by extensive research and evidence. He expresses his frustration with the lack of discussion and action on this issue, particularly in political and public spheres. Rob believes that the breakdown of the family unit and the absence of fathers have led to numerous societal problems. He emphasizes the need for community involvement and mentorship to support children growing up without fathers. He also highlights the importance of investing in the next generation and thinking beyond oneself. Zuby, the podcast host, shares his own perspective on the challenges of marriage in the current cultural climate. He mentions that many successful men are hesitant to get married due to the risks and challenges associated with divorce and the changing societal norms. Zuby believes that marriage is still a viable option for those with religious convictions and a desire to have children, but he acknowledges the difficulties faced by those who do not fit into these categories. Both Rob and Zuby discuss the impact of cultural shifts, technology, and changing attitudes towards marriage and family. They express concern about the normalization of divorce and the lack of consideration for the well-being of children in these situations. They also highlight the importance of personal responsibility and making thoughtful decisions when it comes to marriage and family. Rob continues by emphasizing the need for honest conversations about fatherlessness and its consequences. He believes that change starts within the home and extends to the community. He encourages individuals to think beyond themselves and consider the long-term effects of their decisions on future generations. Rob is committed to being a good father and role model for his own children and hopes to inspire others to do the same. Rob continues by sharing his personal experience growing up in the 90s without cell phones and the strong relational engagement he had with his family during that time. He expresses his concern as a parent in the current era where communication is so easy and children have more freedom. He emphasizes the importance of encouraging marriage and the involvement of both parents in raising children, as statistics show that children do better when both parents are present. The conversation then shifts to the topic of government policies and their impact on family dynamics. Rob acknowledges that while he is not a big fan of top-down policies, there are certain policies that have incentivized single motherhood and the absence of fathers in the home. He believes that these policies need to be changed or removed in order to promote nuclear families and the well-being of children. He also highlights the need for communities and people of faith to come together and support struggling families rather than relying solely on government assistance. The discussion then delves into the issue of the foster care system and the challenges faced by children in the system. Rob explains that the foster care system is a government program designed to remove children from dangerous or unstable homes. He and his family are involved in foster care as a way to serve their community and help children in need. He expresses frustration with those who criticize foster parents for raising another man's child, emphasizing the importance of stepping in to help when there is a problem and offering no viable solutions. The conversation then turns to the topic of marriage and divorce. Zuby shares his belief that there should be 2 types of marriage: a traditional or religious marriage based on lifelong commitment and fidelity, and a secular marriage based on no-fault divorce where either party can walk away for any reason. He suggests that having these 2 options would allow people to choose the type of marriage that aligns with their values and beliefs. Rob agrees with the idea of having two options but acknowledges the challenges of straddling the traditional and secular worlds. He expresses his frustration with the lack of accountability and commitment in modern relationships, where people are quick to walk away when things get tough. He believes that long-term planning and thinking about future generations can help strengthen relationships and promote healthier family dynamics. The conversation concludes with a discussion on prenuptial agreements. While Rob admits that he used to be against them from an emotional and religious standpoint, he now sees them as a form of insurance to protect future generations and ensure the success of the family line. He emphasizes the importance of having open and honest conversations with a future spouse about long-term goals and aspirations. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe.